Funny how Kamala only cared about the country when she was running for president, and right now she's nowhere to be found. Well, we better not see her fucking ass in 2028 running for office if that's the case. Because right now, she could be speaking out, but she's quiet. We better not hear from her ass in 2028 because right now she's MIA. So, I made a video on Kamala Harris. And let me just say that a certain demographic was not really happy about it. And keep in mind, this is the same demographic that was talking about, we're the 92%, we're minding our business. No. They were doing everything but minding their business, to be honest with you. And keep in mind, the video, I have nowhere in that video I mentioned Kamala's skin color, her gender, nothing. Like, I didn't even mention that group at all. I was just simply pointing out the fact that Kamala intends to run for office in 2028, after all, this is her fault, for not separating herself from Biden and that other...
Wow. God really left that real estate above your shoulders very vacant, didn't they? Brain cells on vacation, nowhere to be found. You're sitting up there saying it was her fault that she didn't separate herself from Biden. She did. Y'all just didn't want to hear her.
Right now she's MIA.
I hear us, but I don't see us. It's crazy how you have the mannerisms of a black woman, but you don't have no respect for a black woman. If Kamala Harris is sitting out, it's because she deserves a break. Y'all didn't want her, remember? You're talking about she should have separated herself more from Biden. Maybe y'all should have looked harder. Because now you are f***ing around and finding out. Yeah, I saw that in another video. We're not racist. We're just calling it how we see it. You want her out here now.
Funny how Kamala only cared about the country when she was running for president, and...
Shut your fucking ass up. I'm getting sick and tired of you motherfuckers talking about it.
Funny how Kamala only cared about the country when she was running for president, and...
I've seen a couple of videos like this. I'm confused. The election is over. Kamala is not in the White House any longer. I don't know what it is she's doing right now. I guess she's with Doug, doing what her and Doug must do. She was in the White House for 4 years is what she did. She ran for president. She didn't win because Felon had somebody cheat for him. And so she's moving on with her life. So I'm confused as what is it that you guys want her to be doing right now?
Funny how Kamala only cared about the country when she was running for president, and...
It's funny what you voted for is not going your way. Now you're pissed off because the black lady is not saying anything. Because you wouldn't vote for her.
Hey fam, Gracie here once again. Welcome back to the channel. I hope that from wherever you my lovelies are watching this from, you're doing all right and God has protected you and preserved you very well. I do appreciate all of you that keep supporting, and of course my members, shout out to you guys. You do me amazing. Yes, and as always, we are definitely back with another interesting episode. Guys, there's a community out here that is parading the narrative that Kamala Harris should not come back in 2028 because she is nowhere. They're like, we better not see her back in 2028 because when we need her right now, she's not here to say anything for us. Therefore, why would we vote for her, right? So this community has a lot of things to say, but so far there's one person that is representing them that got an instant clapback from the black community that if you don't vote for her, we will vote for her just like we did even this time. And you are upset because you effed around and you are finding out right now. We have to look at all these clips. Shout out to the creators. Don't forget to subscribe if you're landing on here for your very first time.
Funny how Kamala only cared about the country when she was running for president, and right now she's nowhere to be found. And I know what you K-Hub are going to say. Well, you guys rejected her, you guys didn't want her, so she is a normal human now, she's normal, whatever. Well, we better not see her fucking ass in 2028 running for office if that's the case. Because right now, she could be speaking out, but she's quiet. After all, this is her fault, for not separating herself from Biden and that other country. But yeah, we better not hear from her ass in 2028 because right now she's MIA. Funny how Kamala only cared about the country when she was running for president, and right now she's nowhere to be found. And I know what you K-Hub are going to say. Well, you guys rejected her, you guys didn't want her, so she is a normal human now, she's normal, whatever. well, we better not see her fucking ass in 2028 running for office, if that's the case. Because right now, she could be speaking out, but she's quiet. I mean, after all, this is her fault, you know, for not separating herself from Biden and that other country. But yeah, we better not hear from her ass in 2028, because right now she's MIA.
I hear us, but I don't see us. It's crazy how you have the mannerisms of a black woman, but you don't have no respect for a black woman. If Kamala Harris is sitting out, it's because she deserves a break. Y'all didn't want her, remember? You're talking about she should have separated herself more from Biden. Maybe y'all should have looked fucking harder. Because now you are fucking around and finding out. Yeah, I saw that in another video. We're not racist. We're just calling it how we see. You want her out here now when she could have been in office. And none of this will be happening to your people. This is what happens when you think you know better. Because you don't. And now your people have to keep their head on a swivel. Y'all thought y'all was doing something by not voting for her. Y'all thought y'all was taking a stance. Y'all stance is dodging ICE and running to the border. Our stance now is hoping your visas don't get revoked. Your stance now is hoping you don't get separated from your families. And all this shit could have been avoided if you would have looked past Biden and looked at her for who she was and what she stood for. So if she decides to run in 2028, black people will be behind her full force. Y'all keep thinking with that same attitude. Y'all asses gonna keep getting deported. Keep running for your life. Keep getting separated from your families. Kamala Harris doesn't owe you shit. I'm getting tired of y'all thinking black women owe y'all something. We don't owe you a motherfucking thing. Now watch your mouth when you're talking about a black woman, okay? And lose the mannerisms. It's not cute. Obviously, Kamala Harris not speaking is affecting you in some way, form, or fashion, right? Her not speaking up for people being deported is pissing you off in some way, form, or fashion, right? And if she's not looked at the leader and AOC is, why the fuck are you worried about Kamala Harris? Shouldn't your videos be focused solely on AOC? No, it's not. You want to know why? Because y'all always look for a black woman to save you no matter what. The fact that you're saying that AOC is the front runner and Kamala Harris isn't proves my goddamn point. You can't help but keeping a black woman's name in your mouth. If AOC is supposed to save you, baby, make videos for AOC. Leave Kamala Harris alone. But you can't. You can't help it. It's in your DNA to always look for a black woman to save you. At the same time, you must shit on them. Obviously, AOC ain't doing something for your ass. Because if she was, then you'd be focused solely on AOC and leaving Kamala Harris out your mouth, but you can't. I already said a black woman living inside your body. Maybe that's why you can't keep a black woman's name out your mouth. It's giving pathetic. It's giving I had nothing else to talk about, so let me talk about a black woman. It's giving if I know I talk about a black woman, I'm gonna get views. Get a fucking life.
I mean, after all, this is her fault, you know, for not separating herself from Biden and that other.
Wow. God really left that real estate above your shoulders very vacant, didn't they? Brain cells on vacation, nowhere to be found. You're sitting up there saying it was her fault that she didn't separate herself from Biden. She did. Y'all just didn't want to fucking hear her. In 4K, she said that her administration was not. Do we know what the word not means? N-O-T? Going to look like a Biden administration. She said that so many fucking times throughout the election season. But y'all didn't want to hear it. Because you were too busy being anti-black. That was more important to you. Hell, even the Palestinian voices weren't even important to y'all enough to actually listen to them. When they said they wanted Kamala Harris over fucking Trump in office because they knew what their fate was if Trump was going to be in office. But y'all didn't want to fucking listen. Your moral high ground was more important than actually listening to the people that were trying to warn y'all what the fuck was about to come if Kamala wasn't going to be the one that won. But y'all didn't want to hear it. And here you are, yet another remedial fuck, pressing record, asking where Kamala Harris is. And then you went further in stupidity and said, I better not see her in 2028 or else what? What the fuck are you going to do? I'll wait. Or else what? Because what you and all the other remedial fucks that are asking where she is are not understanding is she's out there campaigning. It's just that you're not paying attention. Just because you don't see it on fucking TikTok. That's how out of touch y'all are. Y'all created your own fucking chaos and then you want to point the finger at Kamala Harris when she was just VP. She had the opportunity to be in office and make some fucking changes, but y'all wouldn't let her. We showed up. Y'all didn't. So maybe you should be asking about where Jill Stein is since she want to hide herself in a fucking rock every 4 fucking years. Why don't you call upon Maya? Isn't that one of y'all's buddies? We're done. Y'all figure it the fuck out. You created the chaos. It's your turn to clean it the fuck up. Or otherwise, shut the fuck up. Just shut up. We're so tired of hearing from stupid people. Like, y'all don't even take time to activate your fucking brain cells before you talk. Shut up. You're dumb. Up here saying, I better not sing it. Oh, else what? Who's gonna stop her? Not you. You don't even have the smarts to do it.
Funny how Kamala only cared about the country when she was running for president, and
Shut your fucking ass up. I'm getting sick and tired of you motherfuckers talking this shit about her. Listen, just shut the fuck up. You hear me? Shut the fuck up.
so I made a video on Kamala Harris. And let me just say that a certain demographic was not really happy about it. And keep in mind, this is the same demographic that was talking about, we're the 92% one minding our business. No. They were doing everything but minding their business, to be honest with you. And keep in mind, the video, nowhere in that video I mentioned Kamala's skin color, her gender, nothing. Like, I didn't even mention that group at all. I was just simply pointing out the fact that Kamala intends to run for office in 2028, whether I think it's the governor's race or the presidential race. And the girl needs to be like, reshaping herself, or like building, a new sort of Kamala, you know what I mean? Like, but actually mean it. Like, people actually want universal healthcare. People actually support free college, and drop her support for that other country, which you already know. You know what I'm talking about. And just overall be a people's president. And she doesn't even have to go full Bernie Sanders. She could just, take maybe 3 ideas from him, like universal healthcare, free college, or limiting the student debt, or whatever, and separate herself from that other country. I think that should be one of them, obviously, you know what I mean? And maybe people would vote for her, you know what I mean? Like, she needs to, like, revamp herself. And that's basically what I was getting at, because I'm like, right now would be a great opportunity for her to be speaking now. She doesn't, again, I understand she doesn't holds no power, right? But she could be speaking now. She could be encouraging people to fight against, the billionaire class and so forth, right? And so, I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't say that in that video. I just simply criticized her and all. And again, I did not mention anybody's skin color, gender, nothing. Like, I literally did nothing. And then they came, like, flocking to my comment section. And considering that they're always, like, not always, but I guess some of them are, constantly complaining about racism in the country and the white man and the white women this and all that stuff. And I'm not saying they're wrong, because, racism is real. It's a real thing, and it does affect them probably more than anybody in this country, right? But, it does affect us too. It does affect other people of color. But they're up in my comment sections talking about, where's ICE when you need it? We should call ICE. You're gonna get deported. And I'm like, girl, if I go, you're probably gonna go too, that, because, like, I just started hearing that people are getting deported, like legal residents. Who knows, it might be, actual citizens soon, I don't know. But I'm just like, for some people, for some of you who belong to a group of people who constantly complain about racism, you guys do not seem to, like, sort of see your hypocrisy there, right? And just letting you know that actually threatening ICE on somebody, that's actually a fucking crime. So some of y'all might end up in jail, just saying. But yes, I'm just like, I didn't even summon y'all at all. Like, I didn't even mention you guys by name or by, like, a community, nothing. I just simply was minding my business, per usual. And then some of y'all came flocking and attacking me for no reason. And now I'm, making this video calling out that fact. But other than that, like, aren't you guys supposed to be minding your business in 2025 or something? Funny how Kamala only cared about the country when she was running for president, and
It's funny what you voted for is not going your way. Now you're pissed off because the black lady is not saying anything because you wouldn't vote for her.
Funny how Kamala only cared about the country when she was running for president, and
Where's Jill Stein?
Can you answer that for us? Where is Jill Stein? By the way, her name is Kamala, not Kamala. But where is Jill Stein? Where's your savior? Where's she at? I saw another video where y'all like, the certain demographic of people said that they were going to mind their own business. I see that they're not minding their own business about this video. Kamala is black people business. Because just like her, we're sick and tired of y'all's bullshit. You put yourself in this predicament, dig yourself the fuck out. Just say you don't like black women, dude. It's easier that way.
Funny how Kamala only cared about the country when she was running for president, and
Funny how Trump only cared about Americans when he was running for president, and once he became president, he just didn't give a fuck anymore. Miss me, you want to know where Kamala is? She minding her motherfucking business, just like the rest of us. We minding our business. This is y'all fight now. Y'all wanted him in office. Y'all got him. Y'all fucked around. Y'all find out. You want work done? You do it. Go march. Call your senators. Call your governors. Call whoever the fuck you gotta call. Do whatever the fuck you gotta do. Stop looking for us, because we ain't got shit to do with it. We minding our motherfucking business. We doing whatever the fuck we doing. Line dancing, crocheting, what the fuck ever we doing it. Minding our business. You do the same.
funny how Kamala only cared about the country when she was running for president, and
I've seen a couple of videos like this. I'm confused. The election is over. Kamala is not in the White House any longer. I don't know what it is she's doing right now. I guess she's with Doug, doing what her and Doug must do. She was in the White House for 4 years is what she did. She ran for president. She didn't win because Felon had somebody cheat for him. And so she's moving on with her life. So I'm confused as what is it that you guys want her to be doing right now? She's probably at home chilling with the rest of the 92%. That's probably what she's doing. Watching this country burn. That's probably what she's doing. Saying, I told him. Right there with Michelle. I told him. That's probably what she's doing.
funny how Kamala only cared about the country when she was running for president, and
From Petty News, we're live, local, and shit making. You know what's funny, really? You know what's really funny? It's funny how y'all care about where the fuck she's at when your people voted just as high as the rest of them goofy ass individuals over there who wanted Donald Trump in office. Explain that. Let me get this right. This is the second black woman to ever run for that position in office, besides Shirley Chisholm. Now, let me get this correct. She ain't allowed to have a mental health day. I didn't see you motherfuckers asking where was Hillary Clinton when she lost. Huh? Why you didn't ask that? Huh? Where was Bernie Sanders when he lost? Why you didn't ask that? Here's the reason why you don't ask those questions. Because you hold black women to a higher fucking standard, now don't you? Supposed to bounce back from this shit like people ain't got mental health issues. You look like you go through mental health issues your damn self. So you mean to tell me she don't deserve to have a fucking rest day? Is that what you're trying to tell me, buddy? She just gotta get right back on that horse now. You get off the horse, you gotta ride it, huh, George Bush? You just gotta do it, right? Shut that shit up, man. Here's what you need to realize. That lady just got dogged from every different culture on how she wasn't good enough. Venezuela turned their back on her. Your people turned their back on her. You know what people stood with her? The people who still recognized her as one of their own. Black people. The rest of you motherfuckers by 62%, 58%, 56%. And that's just the men. 45, no, not 45. That's wrong. 56% women, 56% women, 54% women, 58% women, 72% women all voted against her. So don't ask why she ain't around. Don't say, oh, she only cared about it then, because she still cared about it probably. She just rather let y'all suffer for what you pick first, and then she'll come out of nowhere and say what she got to say. And you do not determine who can run and who shouldn't run. Because let's be real here. Apparently, Donald Trump shouldn't be able to fucking run, but it's cool when a felon runs for president, it's just cool that a fella can't vote for president. You see what I mean? So shut that shit up, bro. How about that lady needs a rest day? Maybe she needs a rest month. If it was me, I would make you wait 6 fucking months to a year. Let you see what your choices get you. But before you ask where she at, ask your people why they vote against her. Ask your people why they vote against her. I bet you want to ask that question. Because she had a plan. Y'all just didn't want that plan. Now did you? I know what you do want. These McNuggets. And I got a sauce for you. Ice water. Dip that shit. Diabolical shit. Peace.
I want you to let me know what you think in the comment section about this entire discourse. Now, I do have a lot of sayings and I give you one by one every time I come on here to address such controversies, right? We have a saying over here that insoni azifude obsung, that instead of feeling ashamed, the person has turned bitter. And I think you have seen in this situation, you have been seeing exactly that the people that should have been ashamed of what they voted for, of what they are bringing onto their own community, onto the American people, onto the neighbors of America, onto the allies of America, instead of them getting ashamed for the decision they made, they rather have turned bitter. They turn that feeling of, instead of them just literally hiding, they would rather come. I think the right way to express it is they turn being ashamed into gaslighting, and they gaslight you. And that's exactly what these people are doing. It is so embarrassing at this point that right now, what you voted for is not doing what you voted them to do for you. And now you are turning your face onto another person that promised you all they had to do for you, and you said, they are not qualified. They are not good enough. No, she's a woman. Kamala just laughs. She doesn't say anything that makes sense. Yeah. And right now, she is the voice that you need. And because she's not coming out to defend you or to say anything, yeah, you are like, she better not come back because you will not vote for her. You didn't vote for her, and you think her coming out and saying something is going to turn your mind for you to vote for her. And then this guy has the nerves to even come out and gaslight people, and it's like, I didn't pinpoint anybody. You did, because you mentioned Kamala, right? And the 92% and the 80 plus and the other communities that voted for her, that's their business to defend their candidate. And I think also Kamala said, all these things that are happening to you, they are going to happen to you. What else do you want her to come and do? She said, you are going to test the ugliness of this man. Yeah, this man is going to sell you out. She said all these things. And what else do you want to hear? Because the thing is, she's not going to revert anything that is happening to you. So it is very interesting, but it is also good to see, our people amazingly, counteracting with these people, and they're putting them in their place. Because and the crazy thing is, they don't want to support a black woman, but they adopt all the black people mannerisms. Yeah, they adopt all of that, but they don't want to identify with black people. And I think this is very evident that people steal from the black culture, from black people, from black inventions, from black creatives. But, they really don't love black people at all. So you could see his mannerisms when he's talking, and it's like, yeah, like, anywho, all the sassiness and all of that, the same things they hate and stereotype black people, they are copying it because, I don't know. Let me know what you think. I don't think I have a lot to say. Everything these people already, explained. Everything is self-explanatory. You want to let me know what you think in the comment section about these people saying they're not going to vote for her because she's not speaking up for them, as if Joe Stein is saying something, as if all these other people are really putting out something, and whatever they're putting out is even making an impact. Because the thing is, there's a difference between you coming out and using your voice, and your voice makes an impact, and you just coming and being, an empty tin that makes a lot of noise, but to be honest, your voice is not considered. I think people are just satisfied with the fact that people will be politicians and they will come out and lie to you, and then later on you still vote for those people. But when you all know that whatever they are telling you is actually a lie, they are lying to you. I think people love people that lie to them so much. That's what is really coming out right now. Again, don't forget to subscribe. From me, I think that's it. You're gonna put your thoughts in the comment section. And yeah, my name is Gracie, and I do love all of you. I'm praying for all of you. You guys will go through all this. God got your back. Bye.